While you may think that speed is nothing more than just swinging your arms fast, it's more than that. Speed is really just a freakish combination of swinging your arms fast with your mother walking into your room realizing in horror that you're playing an overswing map. I promise, even if you look stupid while playing speed, it's just up and down regardless of how many one tricks tell you it's complicated. No matter how many people make jokes about Beat Saber and Blazing Woman, I promise you that you won't be getting any. I've seen your image factory overlay, kid, and women don't like that. Ignoring the fact that somehow 12-year-olds get access to these images, it seems like their frail bodies tend to be able to thrash around better than anyone born before the 2010s. Even if some genetically created 15-year-old speed player existed, their mind would implode trying to process what in God's name bug is trying to map these days if they somehow haven't gotten groomed yet. Speed can be really broken down into a couple skill sets, the only relevant one and everything else. Now, before you get mad at me, remember, I have your mother on speed dial, and I can tell her to take away your Oculus and make you go to school tomorrow. She makes great pasta, by the way. When people say speed, most of the time they're referring to jump vibro, where the only difference between the best player and everybody else is weight. And trust me, I'm not talking about their muscle mass. Jump vibro, no matter what anyone else will tell you, is just floor vibro but in the air. You're going to want to learn the acronym for jump vibro so you stop confusing JV with the junior varsity team that you missed last year, because turns out, speed doesn't actually give you muscles. On the other hand, while wasting your parents' money on creatine supplements is a negative, jump vibro will help you decrease the balance number on Guild Saber, making you look better in front of the other one tricks. Despite what Masters of Flow will tell you, jump vibro is by far the easiest skill set to map, yet somehow people manage to fuck it up and end up like Speedy. Even after uploading it to Beat Saber for the first time, your description of the map will be flooded with re-up number 1, re-up number 2, and so on and so forth, due to you copy and pasting a mismap, all while missing at least 5 other mismaps. One funny thing about jump vibro is how massively wide the jumps can be, and also how massively overweight the players can be. Despite how controlled you may be with your swings, and no matter how smooth they are, just know, you will never beat me at VR Chat Minigolf. Speaking of smooth swings, on the other end of the spectrum we have a familiar Mexican cuisine that may just have the worst swings under 500 BPM that I've ever seen, even taking dismisery into consideration. But hey, look on the bright side, even if you've only been playing Jump Vibro for a month or so, your consistency is already better than Sonosynth's. There's a lot of discourse going around on how you should properly contort your fingers around your gunk-filled controllers, or what absurd values you should tweak your settings to, but it all comes down to comfort. Instead, you could ignore all that and pay $45 for a money-hungry Canadian to tell you how you should. Despite me only talking about the important subset of speed, they're actually freaks who enjoy everything else. Floor is just jump vibro, but on the floor. I don't think a single person on this planet Earth knows the difference between vibro, streams, palm-ups, and masanas. The only difference between the four is the music. I got a friend who falls asleep to the damn stuff. Though this is the same guy whose speed level is 16 times greater than their tech level, so take his IQ with a grain of salt, if it isn't just a grain of salt already. Though, in all reality, streams is just jump vibro except you swing in more than one direction. Just like how Christopher Columbus felt discovering the Americas, you'll feel like a genius once you realize you can tilt every part of your body rather than just your wrists. And then you open up Twitter and see a video of somebody hitting 8 360s in a row, and you just put the headset down. Even though my tone may be lacking with this video, don't take it as me hating speed. I just hate the players. As John Basketball once said, don't hate the players, hate the game. But John is wrong. It's definitely the players.